All right, what's up, my friends? 10 New Brews, deck number 7. 7 of 10. That's 6. 7. 10 New Brews, of course. Innistrad Crimson Vow is here. 10 New Brews, I build up new decks with all the new cards, and it's just great. This is the 7th of 10 decks. And YouTube folks, look for the other episodes, other videos, stuff like that. Miss anything? Cool stuff article tomorrow. Bronze and Mythic starting next week. Karn's back. How did you get back in here? How did you get back in here? And let's rock and roll. This deck is inspired by Ross Merriam. I saw Ross playing a similar deck on Versus Live. I love graveyard decks. Ross loves graveyard decks, and it's my own version of a deck, but it is pretty awesome. We have a green-black graveyard deck here, all right? And the goal here is to put a lot of creatures and cards into our graveyard. Why? Death Bonded Sprout. Mill cards, when there's cards in the graveyard, awesome. Throne of Death, turn 1, mill a bunch of cards, awesome. Willow Geist, if our creature card leaves the graveyard, that can be through casting, through exiling, make it bigger, great. Regarding the cards in the graveyard, we have Mulch, we have Old Stick Fingers, we've got Undead Butler. The deck's called Odd Jobs because a butler, a taxidermist, and a farmer walk into a bar. Just odd jobs, right? You get it? You get it? You get it? But yeah, so we got Old Rustin here, a pheasant, Cemetery Prowler, exile a creature, make all your stuff cost less, just awesome. Honestly, Taxidermist is super awesome. This card's really cool. It's a mana creature early. As a 1/2 for 2, it makes mana. It's a pretty awesome card. And then it's Werebear style, where once we have four creature cards in the graveyard, it's a freaking 4/4, and that's awesome. So that's great. Agony's Wing is awesome in this deck. My removal spell of choice is Gelatinous Cube, so I want to play the highest creature density possible. Farmer, you get the idea, all right? You put things in the graveyard, and then you profit. That's really all there is to it. Simple as that. So let's jump right in, but first...
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Prediction time. Place your bets, folks. Place your bets, believer or not. Winning record, yes or no? Let's rock and roll here with a pretty good hand. We can keep this. We can keep this. The old Willow Geist. Pretty solid little 1-drop, honestly. If you can get this thing to be like a 3/3, you're way ahead on rate, you know? So, play Willow Geist and say go. Unfortunately, Mulch does not put the cards into the graveyard and then pull them out like Farmer does, but... Alright, so... They played a Forest. Interesting here, interesting. Do I want to Bonnet Sprout and play a tapped Awakening, or do I want to cast Mulch or Skyclave Shade? Definitely love the idea of playing the Prowler on 3, but I kind of want to exile a creature if we do that. Interesting. Interesting. Door is cool. First time viewer. Everyone said a door is cool for being cool. Appreciate that. I'll play the Spawn. Play the Sprout. Here we go. Prowler, Shade. Don't ever really want to draw Shade. Really want to just bin it, but hit a Gelatinous Cube, sure. Willow Geist, okay. Gonna fire up the Mulch. Just fire up the old Mulch keys. There's no land in the graveyard currently, so we could miss here, but... Mulch reveals. Oh my god, 2 lands! And a Skyclave Shade. Wow. Wow. The actual nuts. Alright, that was insane. Play this. Play this. Got 3 in the bin for our Sprout already, too. This is good. This is a good start. This is a good start. Witherbloom Command to the Mulch. Witherbloom Command's not good. Doesn't actually kill anything. It's just like not a good card, unfortunately. Mulch is very good. Usually it's, you know, draw land, bin 3 cards. Occasionally I'll draw 2. Occasionally I'll miss, but Mulch is pretty good. Mulch is pretty good. Ooh, what's this? They have a fight here? They're gonna fight me? If Command killed non-land permanents that cost 2 or less, sure, but mill land, flip the Hulk. We got a Butler here too. So we have creature. We can go butler, land, shade, pump these things up. Pretty sketchy, just say go here, honestly. I'm a little skeeved out by this. What a butler. So butler comes in, mill 3. When it dies, raise dead. Alright. And this, back shade. Yeah, I agree. Inscription's kind of... I mean, that inscription, they probably killed the Hulk, though. I think that Snakeskin Veil, fairly likely. Inscription, possible. But, like, they don't have any good fights here. So, like, why not just fight on their turn and kill the Hulk, you know? Prower, Land, Sage. That inscription, sure. Yeah, Prower, the thing is, Prower exiles a creature, but I guess the thing's already flipped. Like, that's a possible way to go, too. Part of what makes Prower good is, like, is casting 1 mana Skyclave Shades, for sure. Alright, they play Chariot. So we got some work to do here. And we exile a creature from our graveyard. That would make my Willgeist bigger. Are we want to do that? I think we want to do that. Exile the God of Death. Make that a 4/4, make that a 3/3. Instant. Fortunately, our attacks like aren't particularly great here, but tanking. Might want to crew in response. We are farmers. We're going to open up on a Skyclave Shade attack, honestly. And then be able to go Prower, Shade, Shade. Obviously, like, actively want it to die. I also wouldn't mind getting back, like, Stick Fingers or something like that. I might attack the Butler, too, honestly. Come on, opponent. Wham, bam. Wham, bam, Bigelow. Predictions are in. 2-1. 2-1. They're going to crew. And they're going to crew. They're going to block. Alright, everything's dying. Sure. So, my stuff dies. What's going on my hand? Do I want the Gelatinous Cube? Or do I want the Stick Fingers or the Willowgeist? I think it's Willowgeist. So I get to go Prowler and then Shade and then pump twice. Cube is obviously good, but like can't really hit their stuff anyway. Yeah, I think it's Willowgeist. So I think it's graveyard. So we play Willowgeist. Play Prowler. So once we're sized up on them, like they can't really attack profitably anymore, so we're gonna exile I would say Stick Fingers. I think that the Q is more important. Exile that. Leaves the thing. Hit us on black. Now Shade costs 1. Cast the Shade. We're popping off here, folks. Impressed yet? I'm kind of impressed personally. Ren. Is Stick Finger or Nambo? A little bit. You don't necessarily actively want to remove stuff all the time, but they're going to fire Chariot into our 7/7? Yeah, sure, whatever. 1 mana 7/7. We're going to exile... I mean, do I want to exile the thing? I think I do. Like, it just makes it... I guess I do, yeah. Alright. Pump those up. I land. Okay. Let's cast Farmer. Get back a Glade. We now have a 9/9 Willowgeist. And some 5/5s. The question is, do I want to go after Ren and 7 this turn or not? If I send just the Shade, they have to block it to keep it alive. And then obviously my stuff gets bigger again, which is awesome. Yeah, I think it's just this. Slow lands are pretty good, yeah. Like, how are they ever beating this 9-9, you know? So that dies. Play the land. I can actually kick it, right? I can't kick it? Why can't I kick it? I can, okay. It's better than casting this one. Hit a forest. Play a forest. Like, they are popping off on all cylinders right now. And it's looking pretty good for us. We're not there yet, but... Alright, so I guess honestly I screwed up. Because the reality of them hitting a land there is super high. So this being 5 power doesn't really matter that much. I think I screwed up. I should have cast this Shade also. That was a mistake. Alright, I only have one Willowgeist in play. I guess I still want to do it. I'm scared of the, this thing. Grow that, grow that. Another Sprout, okay. I mean... Now a Chariot gets to make more 6/6s. This is kind of gross. I can't really profitably attack the Wren, though, so... We'll just send the attack in. Just to have it die and grow it come back again. Yeah, I should have played through the Shade. That was a huge punt last turn, not playing both Shades for S3-1s. Just a stupid mistake. Play this. Play this. Play this. Sucks they're able to kill my other guys. Like they're really popping off. Like they're really popping off. They've had the Brawl, they had the Chariot, they had the double Chariot, ran, they killed my 6/6 before it got too big. That, this. Now drawing a land or a spell is like fine, kind of. They can kill the wall guys if they draw another Blizzard Brawl, but like I can't do anything about it. Plus Ren hit 3 lands. Oh my god. Mill. Don't want to eat out of my graveyard. Let's hit their Mammoth. Drew land. Alright, I guess. So 3 7/7s. They only have lands in their hand, but like their board's just so ridiculous. Yeah, like maybe I could have pumped the dice a little faster, try and just get out of range of this stupid thing. Another Chariot? Come on.
Inconceivable.
All right, I think we're dead this game. They just ran too hot. Mill the creature. Now I guess we're back to growing our Geist. Oh my god. Alright, if they just like jam, we just die. So like Try vampires again? No, I didn't build a vampire deck. They all seem super boring, honestly. Played a value humans deck, yeah. It's a preposterous game. I mean, the vampire deck just seemed very, like, just a tribal deck, whatever. Like, it wasn't very interesting. I tried building, like, a Mardu version. Tried building a party version. Nothing seemed good, so. Like, they've just been throwing their chariots away to get more 9/9s, you know? Oh my god, that attack leaders come in, too. Yeah, we're pretty freaking dead here. Gotta kill these. Gotta kill this too, though. I don't think powership matters that much anymore, so. This has been a very silly game. This is just sort of like their cards beating us on raw rate. Like, their cards are really, really good. Doesn't matter what we're doing, because all their cards are. Is that their 4th chariot? That's the 4th chariot, folks. The 4th chariot's here. It would help if we could draw a spell also. That'd be super cool. But they have 5 9/9s in play. Yeah, they draw all 4 chariots, double Ren. We got 20/20. We got 20/20. Three 4 on the 4/4, not the 3/3. The 3/3 can grow to be a 5/3. They're gonna put in all their lands off red. Is this the killing stroke? This might be the killing stroke, folks. Do I have fling? I wish. They only have 5, 13, 13. I'm just gonna concede. All right, whatever. We're wasting our time here. All right. Tough game there. We lost the mono green on raw rate. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Newsflash, Chariot plus Ren is still pretty good. Still pretty good. Please give me a Legion 10 for those tokens. That'd be awesome. I would love that. Make me very happy. All right. We were like popping off that game too, honestly. That game wasn't going very well for us. We can keep this. We can keep this. I guess if I had cubed the initial Ren, there were 2 tokens immediately, so. Draw a land. Perfect. Blue-red. Smoldering Egg. Doing the thing. I think we just Geist here. Set up for farmer for land. Just pump out Geists. I should attack first. Any decks that it felt so good for? Yeah, I mean, like, we're playing best of 1, you know? Just like, it's kind of swingy, you know? It is what it is. Like, alright, we have Prowler, too. It's kind of cool. Please don't give me the all-4 spike here. Farm it. 1, 2, 3. Bingo. Pump it. Attack it. Prismari command. Lame. Lame. Can cube the old smoldering egg. So that's a nice thing to have access to, I suppose. Another egg. Yikes. Taxidermist good? Yeah, I think so. Alright. Just gonna cube the smaller egg, I guess. Otherwise, we are Instant taxidermist mulch. Yeah, this thing's gonna flip like this turn, so. There's also, like, you gotta understand, folks, that, like, we played against 2 tiered decks that are, like, these are the best decks in the format. And we're playing a brew that, like, we just built literally on the spot. Whereas this deck's been tuned nonstop for the last, like, however long, you know? So, like, you're gonna lose to the good decks because your deck isn't tuned yet, you know? So, like, the goal here is to see what works and doesn't work, you know? And we're about to get worked, so. Yeah, I mean, okay, sure, you know. Bit of a downside to our kill spell being cube, obviously. If we're trying to play a creature removal spell, might be wrong, you know. I mean, and we're getting force spiked here. I'm feeling it. I mean, this is gonna go off anyway, so we're just dead, I think. No, all right, sure. Yeah, I mean, we also could, like, we also made the decision to exile the creatures. We didn't have to exile the creatures, but we felt like we had to keep pace with their like huge 10/10s. So. Two right now. Taxidermist, farmer. Taxidermist. Okay. Not really happy about this. Okay, 5 cards. Ugh. We're getting blown out here. Well, one way or another, we're getting blown out here. There's nothing we can do about it. This has been a weird one, Dirty. The first game played against Mono Green, our deck popped off, but they just popped off harder. And, like, we couldn't do anything. Like, kind of unfortunate. It's a pretty good draw. I have to imagine they're, like, deluging or something here. Like, Prismari Command again? It sucks. They keep killing our damn Geists, too. Our Geists are so good, but they just keep killing them. Play Taxidermist, say go. We could play Shade, but like it just dies to everything, so. Play this, it's a 4/4. We've got 4 cards in hand. I feel like we're gonna get Epiphany next turn, which is like pretty fun, but what are you gonna do? Hello, opponent. So, bounce that. 3 cards in hand. 18. Get Mascot, sure. Undead Butler, bring back Geist. Like later, if we get one, yeah. Iteration. Yeah. Remember when I called this card best in show for red about set review and everyone laughed at me? Land. Card to hand. We have double taxidermist. We do have 2 4/4s, which is pretty good. Alright, sure. Sciences, okay. And we just like can't win, obviously, so Let's get mulch here. That's cool. Right. Taxidermist again. Don't think it matters. I'm sure we're set on board here, so. It's weird because, like, I think the deck's actually performing really, really well. But we just played against, like, two of the best decks in the format on really good draws both times. And it's like, all right, I guess, sure, you know? They're an 11. All right, I'm just going to see. Just please kill me. Come on. Cast Sciences, get a land, shock me, I guess. We can't deal lethal damage through the one blocker. Yeah, we're just that. Whatever. All right. Tough games so far. Tough games. Deck is performing though. Deck does seem super sweet. I'm feeling good about this game. Decks are working pretty well actually. I'm pretty surprised how the deck's been working. I'm impressed so far. I'm impressed. We're gonna keep. Just want to start off with the Throne of Death, I believe. Pretty good. We have Geist, Shade, Prowler. Throwing me. 1 black, mill a card every turn. Pay 3, exile a creature card, draw a card. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. Green again, huh? No land. Forest. And now do I want to shade? You got a shade here. No point in playing Willow Geist. We play it next turn. Attack. They block or not. Prowler is here also. Prowler's like not. Prowler's kind of weird. We want to get it on creature. So it's like a cost reducer for creatures. It's not like great otherwise though. Pack leader, sure. Mill over a Prowler, sure. Another Willow Geist. Cool. Attack. Repeatable procs for the Geist. What's a proc? One of these. There you go. We can Prowler the Prowler next turn and then bump these things. Is that a Hearthstone term? We can just exile the draw and stuff too. I'm not like big on Prowler. Oh man, come on, Blizzard Brawl. Don't brawl me again. All right. Tag for 4. Ten New Brews work better if the games were unranked. The same deck's an unranked. I don't like playing unranked. Alright, so we jam. Actually, not going to block. So probably want to Prowler first. Prowler, exiling Prowler. What do they have? A freaking fight card too? I'm gonna chill out over there. Yeah, I'm not really impressed with Prowler that much, honestly. It's definitely cool to make the creatures cheaper, but it's not like imperative what the deck is doing. Again, playing as mono green over and over again is just a symptom of like WotC taking away the early access thing. Alright, so they obviously have a Snakeskin Veil here. So we're not going to block. Because we can't really attack then either. Actually, I think I should do block here. Whatever, use it. Sure. Snakeskin Veil me. Go nuts. Have a great time. So we do that, and now we can attack them, which is more important, I think. So mill another Prowler, draw Skyclave Shade. Couldn't have flipped those. It would have been really, really good if we flipped those. Am I willing to trade Geist for Mammoth? Not really, honestly. Not really. We can draw a card off this thing and then play Shade. Oh, are you serious? Ah, auto tapper. Come on. Why would you tap like that? I have a black card in my hand. In my hand. God, unbelievable. All right, I guess. Now that I can play this? Oh my god, that's disgusting. Just disgusting. Stack pistols, no odd job. Yep, exactly. Proximity mines in the archives. God damn it. Alright. That's like the entire game right there, honestly. Having a second Skylife Shade in play is so important right now. Like, it's just so important. Oh my god. Alright. This deck deserves better than this. This deck deserves better than this. They have a second Snakeskin Veil, too. Gross. Just disgusting. Cube to the bin, land to hand. So, Stick Fingers, it casts a spell, remove cards up your library, you like creature cards, but return them graveyard and rest the bottom of your library. So you can make like a pretty big creature here. But God. The problem is we just can't, like, we're just gonna die. Like, sucks. Yeah. Pretty clearly have Snakeskin Veil, so they're not going to be afraid to block. I mean, like, I'm just going to play a big Stick Fingers, I guess. Tough games. Tough games so far, this deck. Deck seems super cool. Top 4 cards were all oh wait, no. Alright, so we have an 8-8. And I think we're just dead. If they draw anything to crew this thing, we're just dead. If only Sigil Supplier was legal. First time chatters, Asian Caleb and Fel. How's it going, friends? You're all great. Let's hear it for our first time chatters. Trespassers against the theme of the deck. You kind of want to keep cards in our graveyard. We are exiling sometimes, but like you don't want to aggressively exile cards. Well, they didn't draw anything to cruise it at least. That's good for us, I suppose. But like we're still just pretty freaking dead here. Pretty awful. Not sure how we're going to get out of this one, honestly. Stick Fingers doesn't even have Trample. So, gain 3. Now it's a 9-9. Everyone take a moment, please, and write WotC a very kind, well-worded, friendly email about how much you want the early access streams back. All right. I have some squats to do as punishment for doing bad with the deck, I guess. This hand looks good. We can keep this. Work on those hops, yeah. Do you want to go Throne or Sprout first? I guess Sprout attack, because I kind of do the same thing, but we have taxidermist also, so. Island, mill taxidermist, hit Agadeem's Awakening. That's pretty nice. I think we're still going taxidermist though. Don't spike me. Love it. Attack for 1. Love it. Cemetery Prowler seems medium. Not super big about it. On it. Wizard Glass. Okay. You say so. Sprout. Okay. There's Squat's happy. We have 4 mana to work with here. Just do it all, I guess, right? Not all of it, but... Alright. Let's play a Throne. Play a Sprout. Do I want to keep this Awakening? I think I do. Stack. Throne of Death on the stack. Please negate this. Please, I want you to do it. I really want you to negate this. There we go.
Bingo!
You just gave my second Throne life. Life. Boom. There we go. We got 2 in the bin now. They negated my spell and it put a creature in the graveyard. Woo! What is this? How come it's like total jank, like whatever deck, or tier 1 Worlds Decklist every time? It's really funny. Alright, those are flipped. Pathway's here. Awakening is here. Prowler's here. We're 1 creature off of taxidermist being bigger also. It's awkward. It's awkward. So like we cast Prowler. Do we like exile a creature? I don't think so. Maybe we do? I'm not really impressed. Alright, they countered it. Thank God. I didn't want to decide. Our opponent is making our life so easy for us. Just countering all the cards I don't even want to think about. Perfect. Couldn't ask for more. Thank you, opponent. You're great. You're great. I like you. I like you a lot. Best brew so far? Mono red deck, probably. Inspired idea. Okay, there it is. So, no maximum hand size. Pay 3, draw 3. Sure. And they foretold. The foretell is kind of scary. Because they could have a Doomscar. Which would suck, but... I'm going to exile their crap. Honestly. I don't want to eat my own graveyard. I didn't draw. So creature in the bin. I mean... We were close to lethal there. We just hit a creature, there's dead. But sure. Alright, whatever. Stack. Attack, play lands, there you go. We can draw a card instead of Play Wrath. Haven't cast Old Rustin yet. Nope. This is match number 4 of this deck. Deck number 7. Consuming Tide. Each player chooses an online permanent they control. Return all their permanents to your hand. Okay. So... I'm going to draw. Skyclave Shade. Okay. So we're going to keep the 3/3. Present lethal and see what they do. Do you have an answer? I don't think you do. I don't think you do. Alright. That was some deck there. Mono green aggro or that. No in between. No in between. 1 and 3. Rate this deck on a scale from 1 to 10. YouTube folks, your comment of the day. Whatever, you know, you see fit as far as like, reason for the scale. This card sucks. Prowler. We're gonna Glade on 1, so we can go Throne plus Geist on 2. Very impressive Prowler. Very impressive Prowler. That's awkward. Sure. Yeah, there's definitely some tension between like exiling cards in the graveyard and keeping cards in the graveyard for sure. Totally agree. Oh, the Mismatched Plains deck. Here we go. Here we go. Mismatched Plains deck is here. Mill cards, creature, cool. Skyclave Shade, okay. No double black, awkward. At the moment, there's no reason to have extra creatures in the graveyard. We could just play the Prowler on the Death Bond. And it's not really reducing our cost at all. But it's also just a big creature, too. We could play Shade here as well. Shade can attack this thing anyway. Yeah, let's Prowler. That's a drop thing, too, but... Are we writing your article for you? Just average out your Twitch responses and find the crate. You're on to me. You're on to my secret on my article for CoolStuffInc.com tomorrow. You're on to me. Nutsax. So you go. Prowler has just been kind of unimpressive, honestly. It's not like particularly great at any one thing. Courage, Mary. Courage for our friends. What? What? They don't have like an actual pump spell here, do they? Let's find out. I'm blocking. I block literally every time here. Literally every time. I'm gonna block the non-first striker. What do you got for me? Show me. Remember the article I wrote about, you know, walking into your opponent's tricks? Totally fine doing that right there. All day, every day. Thick Fingers gets milled. Taxidermist is here. Tapland is awkward. Alright. Play this. Play this. Triple green, no black. Not good. But we have the Taxidermist. It's fine, I guess. Flare of Faith. There it is. New soundboard sounds for BTM? Maybe. Maybe. I don't actually have another soundboard yet, so like... Only have so many buttons. Alright, so they're going to pump the squad. Sure. Can we draw like a freaking black source? Get this cube going. Get this cube going. Mill Awakening. Draw black source.
Bingo! Alright.
Oh, I had a black source. Never mind. Okay, so we're gonna cube the adversary. Gonna play Skyclave Shade. Gonna say go. Deck's so weird. Cube seems kind of eh. I just wanted like I wanted our removal spell that wasn't a spell. I wanted a creature. Keep our creature count high. And Cube's like fine. It's not a bad card. Monk of the Open Hand. Okay. So there's gonna be a pretty big attack here. I think I'm fine just trading Cube with the Code Spell Cleric. Just like I give him back the adversary, but they can't pay for it. So I think it's fine. It's also a creature in the graveyard. It's our fourth creature, right? Our third creature. Nope, it's not a creature. Another taxidermist. God damn it. Alright. I guess, like, we could leave up the Lair of the Hydra block as a 4/4 rather than play Taxidermist. Otherwise, I guess it's blocking as a 2/2, which is still, like, fine. They go. I guess I could, like, kick their Paladin class. Ugh, this is gross. Like, maybe the Geist should have blocked at some point, because, like, we're not really activating the Geist in any way. Why no Ren in the deck? Just like a 5-mana card, you know, doesn't really do anything for us. They're going to give the Paladin class, or whatever, this thing double strike. A 6/4 double strike. Got to block that one. We have 3 in the bin. This should actually work out really pretty well for us, because now we can go... Oh, this is insane. They just punted so hard. They just punted so hard. Look at the punts, folks. Look at the punts. First strike damage. Pow. Oh, I screwed up. It's also his first strike. I screwed up. I punted so hard. And then regular damage. I forgot this one also had first strike. I thought they were just like off the map dead. But, alright, let's eat a creature out of the graveyard, I guess. Can I do that? No, I have 4, right? Or 5, I mean. Yeah, I have 5. So let's eat 1 and draw a card. Stupid first strike. Willowgeist, okay. Mellow Taxidermist, draw Swamp. Okay. I guess we're like exiling a card from the graveyard. I guess we can use to play this first. Sure, play this. Hold on. Yeah, that's fine, actually. And we're going to exile, like, whatever, stick fingers, I guess. Actually, let's go do Taxidermist. Alright, sure. And attack with this. It's just like a 5-mana card, though, you know? Alright, Sig go. It's expensive 5-mana card. Play creature land, okay. Play a Leonin Light Scribe, okay. Their attacks aren't great here. I guess they're fine with a double strike, but so this is going to be a 3/3 double strike. And then I block with Taxidermist. It would trade and then give them the ability to play a Chapel Shieldgeist in the air. This is I'll take 6, whatever. Bring it. See if I care. 5, sure. Mill card, stick fingers, draw card. Egon got it. You never want to cast Egon, I feel like. Like, never. I mean, maybe we just have to, but now we got 1, 2, 5 in the bin. Why is there a number here, but not a number on the actual card? It's really annoying. Frickin' Egon here. Alright, send the shade. And got a 5. Or draw a card. Ship of stick fingers. Throw the Geist. Another stick fingers. Now if we Egon, exile 2 cards from my graveyard, so I can exile 2 non-creature cards. Okay. Stick fingers is a 4/4 once we kick it. We draw a spell, it's so bad for us, but play Egon. I think we play the land. Sig go. Game 5, brew number 7. Cave of the Frost Dragon, sure. Oh, we're just dead. It's a freaking double strike. I'm so stupid. All right, whatever. I screwed up. We had no outs anyway. It didn't matter. I should have blocked last turn because I should have saw the cave. I just missed it. All right, I don't know what to do with this freaking deck. I was really excited for this deck. It looks super super cool, but really just didn't pan out well at all. Obviously we each kind of got browned by like really good decks and really good draws, which is like gonna happen when you're playing a brew and you're not sure what you're doing yet. But I don't know. Like, a lot of the cards feel good. It's a very difficult mix. It's not like Mono Green where you just like play every good card. Like, you gotta like really have the right mix of like enablers and payoffs and like how many mulches, how many taxidermists do you want, the butlers, how many shades do you want? You want Willowgeist? Obviously, this card's insane, but Prowlers seem kind of bad. Farmers seem good. I like Farmer honestly. Never cast the old guy here. Cube was kind of eh. The deck probably just needs like some sort of like direct removal spell, I guess. I wish there was just like Ravenous Chupacabra. Like wish. What's up, Mephisto? First time chatter, what's up? Yeah, I don't know. Deck seems super cool. Definitely one to work on. Definitely a lot better than the record would indicate. But what are you gonna do? YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Deck number 7 of 10. All the decks are on YouTube. Go look for them. Deck number 8's coming up. And I'll see you folks.